So what is it like being here in Oslo celebrating the Dankyo?
It's absolutely incredible. For a start, can I just say that Norway, Oslo, puts on an amazing few days here with with the beautiful locations and the powerful speeches and artworks all around the ceremonies is so nice. But most importantly, having the hibakusha here, Nihon Hidankyo here, they're in their 80s and 90s, and they're not going to be with us for much longer. So it's very powerful that they're here to give their testimonies again for one of the last times they can do so in public and be heard. And their message is, we need to abolish nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons have no place on our Earth. That's their message, and I think we need to heed that call and act on that while they're still here to see it happen.
I've seen you met the hibakushas many times now. What is like meeting these people and their stories?
Well, just the courage that they have, because they were all children at the time of the atomic bombings. The courage they have to go and relive that childhood trauma again and again is extraordinary. And they've been doing it since 1956. I mean, they have been saying these things for decades, and now the world is listening to them finally. So I think, this is coming in a really good time, because the threat of use of nuclear weapons, the risk of use has never been higher. And we're coming into the 80th anniversary year of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings. So this is a key time, a key moment for the world to think about what we're doing. The world's at a crossroads. We can continue down the path of confrontation and militarization and proliferation, which is a downward spiral to annihilation. Or we can go the other way, which is the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons way, and it's dialogue, diplomacy and disarmament. And that's what the hibakusha are talking about.
What message would you send to that nation that continues to justify the possession of nuclear weapons from deterrence?
Well, deterrence is a very, very flawed theory. For a start, you require 100% rationality and predictability by all actors, including one's enemies, 100% of the time. You require full knowledge of your enemy's intentions. And there are many things that can't be deterred, like accidents and miscalculations and unhinged leaders and terrorist groups and cyber attacks. And so it's a folly for the world's security to be based on this theory that is so deeply flawed, because deterrence only has to fail once for the world to die. That's why it's not acceptable. We're talking about the difference here between existence and non-existence. This should not be talked about as a sort of security issue and nuclear weapons providing stability and so forth. No, we're talking about everybody's existence. And that's what's crazy in these discussions that go on in the security and disarmament forum. It's all very anaesthetised. And this is why we bring in the voices of the hibakusha to say, actually, no, what happens when a nuclear weapon is used? This is what happens, and this is why we cannot allow them to continue to exist. Either the nuclear weapons go or we do.
Thank you so much.